Hi everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen, and I just wanted to do this impromptu video to show you what I'm working on. Um, I started that craft roulette, and there was a guest on there a couple weeks ago, I think it was, and her name is, well, I don't, it's not her name, but her business name is Biddy Penny, and so because I started following her, I found out that she's doing a card drive for Uvalde, the community of Uvalde. And so I decided, I've been trying to figure out a way to, I have so much paper, designer paper. So I went through my really, really, really old designer series paper and came up with this pattern that was called cottage wall. And then I found some really old, retired old. I mean, but it's such a pretty color, pale plum. And so I've designed this card so that I could make, and I designed it around. I decided, well, let me go check out what Call Me Crafty Al has. So I checked out her channel where it had June of 2019, because I think that was the first one that I could find. And so this layout is based on that sheet load of cards, and it yields 12 cards. And let me show you the card. I mean, I changed it up a little, but what I decided to do was it's pretty much the same layout as hers, except she had her designer paper here cover the whole card base. And I wanted to be able to have that little border, and plus then I could get more out of, I could use less designer series paper because I was cutting it at 4 and it just worked out better for me. But I just love this combination, so I'm just making these. And then on her little whatever you call this down here, banner thing, hers was plain, and so I decided to run mine through this striped embossing folder that I had that was long from long ago, because then it would match the striped paper here. And this color here, this pale plum cardstock, is not, I think this was Orchid Opulence or something that we had long ago, but I didn't have any of that. But this matched perfectly, this paper. So I went ahead and did that. And so this will do 12 cards. And so I'm working on them. And it says with heartfelt sympathy. And then on the inside it says sheltering you with love at a time when words fall short. And so she's doing this drive. And I will link the video where she talks about it in my description. And then in her description, she has more information on her blog, but I can kind of just read it to you quickly, and then you can go back there. But we need to send all our cards to her, and she lives in Texas, and she gives you her address there. Her website is biddypenny.com, and it says this card drive is devoted to sharing kindness and lifting the spirits within the community of Uvalde. Please review all submission details here. And then she has this graphic that says, as a Texan and a card maker, I have always hoped to spread joy to others. And that, I think that's what we all want to do. I mean, that's primarily the reason I do it. This drive is very simple. I am asking others to make cards to be given to the people of Uvalde. This is not a monetary campaign, nor is it a political campaign. I have all the details on my website if you would like to join and share your cards and prayers with those in need. And the dates for submission is May 25th through July 1st. And she also provides like it's like a PDF, and it really has some cool sentiments. If you didn't have a sentiment in your stamp, you could print this out and use it on the cards. And like one of them says you are loved, and then another one says butterflies appear when angels are near. So she has made this PDF that you can download and use, you know, print it on cardstock. And then she has all the details on her blog about, you know, what you can and can't submit and all that kind of stuff. And basically, the submission guidelines are, please feel free to make the cards any size that will fit in a standard envelope that you can provide. So we need to provide the envelopes. Please make cards for all ages, cards that are uplifting and supportive. All cards will be screened. Please feel free to write a message with your first name or family name or state and country. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to basically put the stamp things and leave it at that. And then that way she says that that we could also leave the cards blank so that the community can use them as a resource to support one another. And it says, please make sure all provided envelopes are without addresses or markings of any kind. So basically just plain envelopes. I mean, I suppose you could, I don't know, if it says without markings of any kind, I guess you wouldn't want to stamp on the envelopes. I don't know why, but I guess you could ask her these questions if you're interested in learning more. And it says, please restrain from using glitter since it can be a hindrance to those with breathing issues. It says, do not include any political notes. Do not include your address or contact information. But we can stamp, like I'm going to stamp my Choose Joy with Carmen on the back of my card. Do not include any money. This is not a fundraiser at all. This is only designed to encourage and love others. And then all submissions must be mailed to Bitty Penny. Address for screening and shipping. So she's going to go through all of them, and then she's going to ship them to Uvalde. But she said in her video that if she gets a lot and it's going to cost way too much, she said Uvalde's only like 3 hours from her. She said she might even drive the cards, depending on how much she gets, directly to Uvalde. She says, I will be reviewing all cards, sharing them on my channel, and making sure that they are delivered to the designated community leader. So I just wanted to pop on here and show you that what I was working on, and to just share that this is happening. And I will, like I said, link her video, link her website, and all that good stuff in the description. So if you're interested in doing this as well, you can. So I don't know. I'm going to probably make these 12 for sure. And then depending, you know, I might continue to make some because I really want to use up some of this really old designer paper that I have, because they're beautiful. But you know, that's I'm trying to not hoard it because they're so pretty. I need to start using it, and I think this is a great way to use it. So I'm glad to do that. And I'm using my favorite punch for this. And I think on the sheet load that Crafty Al did, she had a strip here, but you know, I just changed it up a little bit to suit what I needed to do. And that's what I love about the sheet load of cards, because you can adjust it to meet your own needs. But it's a nice starting point to get ideas. Alrighty then. Hope you all have a great weekend. It's Friday night going on 10 o'clock, and I'm down here working on this. And so I just thought I would do this video real quick so that I could share with you what I'm doing and let you know in case you're interested. Alrighty, have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.